Alrighty, it is still Friday the 18th. And what was I saying? Alrighty, y'all, we're continuing rolling. Part two, I don't know. I'm gummy, okay? I had a gummy and I don't usually do it. So whatever comes out, comes out. Because I'm pretty sure I said most of what I wanted to say. And at this point, I'm just rambling a little bit. Tomorrow is the hands off part duh, and for those that are going out, we're trying to really get it, biggerer, batterer, more and more peopler. We really need those of y'all who have the power to have some weight and influence to get out there and do it, because that is when, I don't want to say they pay attention, but that is when we get the, ooh, it was a mistake. That is when we get the, oh, we let him go. That is when we get the, oh, you know what? We're going to set up a little thing that makes it look like he's on vacation, and we're going to put him somewhere that's maybe not exactly for like lifelong terrorists and like hard criminals. All right. Maybe we can do that. Like, so the pressure does do something. It does do something, and it's gonna have to maybe get pressure. Gummies. Okay, I'm sorry. The AI on the photo of the fist is just like, they are trolling us with these lies. 6'2" and 220. They are trolling us with how low on the Forrest Gump bar the swallowers are. They're just like, watch. I'm not even gonna try. Oh my gosh. It's not funny. It really shouldn't be funny, but it makes us all look so bad. Oh. Oh, all right. So anyway, we've got the continuing ongoings with China, right? And it's funny because at this point, we're in this whole delusional little like world. I just watched this South African like sketch comedy show, and there's this scene in it where the man like turns his house into a hotel, or he tries to, but for like the World Cup or something, and nothing comes of it after the event, but he kind of goes into this delusion where there's still plenty of guests and he's living it up and it's a successful and he's doing great, but in reality it's falling apart and everyone's just going along with him because he's like lost it a little bit. But I mean, it's funny over there. It's not funny when it's the country, but that is what's happening. It is very much when you watch, listen to me, when you watch their TV and their shit, like when you realize it's like the tickers at the bottom of the TV is just everything's great. Poll numbers at the highest. Everyone approves. World trembles at Iron Fist of America. Everyone wants to be our friends. All these countries want to talk deals. China's begging to talk to it. It's like, it's not, none of it's true, but it just says it. It just says it. Like this thing where they keep just saying that this guy is a gang member. And we're going to have to pay for this, right? Like we are going to be the ones paying for this. When people said run it like a business, and the people who said that have never been in corporate, I swear. Because if you've been in corporate, you know that you don't want that. The people in charge, when it's just a team of nepotistic, narcissistic criminals and addicts, like the worst combination you could possibly get, they are going to milk the company dry and then sell it for parts. That's what they do. They bring all their friends in. They fluff up all the bills. Like, they put everything on the company, everything. The things I have seen them put on the books. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and it's just normal practice. It's normal practice. When people say that Mayo Delulu, not supremacy, is corporate culture, it really is. It really is. It's just personified this Delulu culture for folks that are into that. I'm not saying everyone in it, we all got to eat, but yeah, so that's what they're doing. Everything's going to be on the company. Every lawsuit, every settlement, all of these people that it's turning up, that the people that are getting some due process, the people that get lawyers and for whatever reason are able to escape almost and get protection and get to court, there's no evidence or there's not relatable evidence. They're not there legally, or there's no criminal history, or the things they're trying to say are major dangerous crimes, or things like, fishing tickets or some shit. Like, come on, seriously. And sure, people can hop in the comments and go, well, yeah, anything you do. Please. Because the people who say that are the ones doing all the ish. Always. Always. Okay? Just like they do all the talking about how horrible we are on this side, and who is out there, okay, getting upset and going to school. Okay? And every time they skip right over it, it's, oh, okay, another one of ours, whatever, that's fine, whatever. You're the violent ones. Like, no, don't ask how do they do that. Remember, narcissists, everything is immediate projection. If they did it, it's someone else immediately. Like, for some of them, they don't even see it. My one friend, that is not my friend anymore, just... it's really bad for them right now. It's really bad for them right now because everything's falling apart and they can really only blame themselves, and they are not built for that. They're not good for that. So they are like melting down. That's why we are looking at Delulu Grandpa. Everything's great. Everyone's begging to talk to us. No, China is not taking our calls. They do not care about whatever numbers. They literally said, we don't care about this numbers game. Really, we don't. Like, come at us with some respect and maybe we can talk, but not like this. And boom, that's it. That's it. And over here, they're like, yeah, no, he's calling and we just haven't answered yet. No, he's not. No, he's not. They're over there like, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? They're sending demands to these countries that are like, they're just sending their demands and then saying, oh yeah, they want to deal with us and we're negotiating. And the countries are responding and going, what the fuck are they doing? Like, they think they're just going to push everyone into corners on this. They're just going to make it happen. They're like extorting. Why would we do that? Like, it's, okay, but over here, if you listen to what they have to say, everything's wonderful. The world's afraid of us. Everything's a smashing success. We're making so much money. Everything's great. And even though some of them know better, sometimes it's just easier to wrap yourself in that delusion that the hotel's doing just fine. But yeah, that thing where they milk the company dry until it falls apart and then they sell it for parts. Yes, everything goes on the company. Look at it. We have Co-Sugar Daddy Doo-Doo, his mommy, his kid. We're flying them. His girlfriend or his baby mama or both. I don't know. Oh, did you hear he's just hitting random chicks up on his app, like offering, to give them another one of him? Like, I don't understand. You really need to go watch the movie, the 2073. I told you, you need to see it. You really need to see it so that you understand for Saturday. You need to take a little more of that juice into the weekend and forward, because we don't need that. We don't need that. Oh my God, like the mistakes per day of these people. If anyone else said this sort of stuff, if anyone else was coming out with the sort of things that are coming out, insane. It is Easter weekend. And these people are calling for the head of someone who was defending themselves over someone who intentionally, one of their own, of course, who intentionally went in and did a lot of harm with premeditation in their full flavor. I mean, from the spiritual end to the political spectrum to the name. I mean, that was one, I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but it was 100%. There was no part of that. Kind of like this whole situation. It is 100%. What can we do? And they're just like, it's Joe Biden's fault. It's because of the woke virus. It's not funny. It's not funny because we're all stuck in the boat with them. Which is why I said we all have to do what we have to do, because there is no moment for them. They're in on this for the long haul. So it's us, darling. It's all us.